bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. How, 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 how.
Very special vehicles to show you on this edition of Gears and Beers. The Boulevard always seems to produce good quality stuff, and as we have just found out, that quality is not always four wheels. We're featuring our very first motorcycle on this edition, and my question is, how could we have ever passed this up? This is an original Ironhorse made in Texas. It is some kind of bike with trophies. And the price is more than right. But more on that later. First, as always, we're going to take a look at our featured vehicle with four wheels. And this one is more of a classic than a custom and very close to concourse conditions. We're talking about a 1964 Corvette. Now, Haggerty says that in concourse condition, this vehicle would bring somewhere north of $60,000. Excellent condition in the range of the high 40s. This vehicle is for sale and is priced exactly right. $52,500. Far better than excellent and a little short of concourse. So take a look for yourself. This is our 1964 Corvette 327.
My 1964 Corvette. It's a 327-300 with a 2-speed Power Glide automatic transmission. I've owned this car for approximately 5 years. And during that whole period of time, it's been completely gone through and restored. I purchased it out of California from the Sierra Madre area. The car had been repainted prior to my receiving it, sometime prior, and the car had been stored for over 20 years by one of the two previous owners. I am the third owner. Starting with the front and rear bumpers have been re-chromed. New headlight motors, new grille and surround, new high performance radiator, aluminum 4-pass for extreme good cooling, Edelbrock aluminum polished water pump, Holley fuel pump, Edelbrock 600 carburetor, MSD electronic distributor and wires, ceramic plated exhaust manifolds, and also the fan and shroud are plated. The new complete front suspension, upper and lower A-arms have been powder coated. New rear wheel bearings, new aluminized exhaust system throughout, new Delco OE shocks, rebuilt wiper motor and chrome plated, new power brakes, complete dash cages overhauled, all chrome emblems have been replaced. The inside has new carpeting, a real thrill to drive. It's smooth as silk. It's a turnkey operation. Everything has been redone. Strictly a ground-up restoration, inside, outside, and bottom. The paint is a silver blue, original color, but it has been repainted. Other than that, it's a get in and go, either show, go, or just enjoy. The interior, besides replacing all the carpeting front and rear, the seats are in perfect condition, not a flaw or a mark or a hole or a tear. The dash is in mint condition. It's like brand new. Everyone that sees it is really amazed at the condition of the interior. The mileage is approximately 50,000 miles. The transmission has been gone through and found no excessive wear, but everything has been checked out, cleaned, painted, and put back together.
In 1964, there were just a little over 8,000 copies of this 327 Corvette produced. Most of those have met with an unfortunate demise. So you can call this 64 your own. The asking price is, as we said, $52,500. As always, there's a little wiggle room, so send your bid by email to highbid@southwestcustomclassiccars.com. We'll put you in direct contact with the owner, and we step out. We ask no commissions, no taxes, no fees. If you like this 64 Corvette, don't sit on your hands. Put them to work. Send me an email. Now, next up, a very special treat. This is our first motorcycle, sold in 2003 on a 2001 certified frame. This bike is outstanding. We have a lot of car shows here in Lake Havasu, and would you believe it? This bike has won several of the car shows. If there was ever a trophy bike, it is this one. Take a look at this Ironhorse.
This is a 2001 American Ironhorse that I bought new from a dealer in Scottsdale, Arizona Thundercycle, I believe it was, in 2003. You may be asking yourself, why is it a 2003 that got sold? Well, this is a very special American Iron Horse. The story I got from the dealer was it was being built, or the guy was building it that worked at the factory in Texas. And he was building it for himself, so it has a lot of custom stuff on it that you don't get on a normal American Iron Horse. But that's why it is a 2001 frame and was sold in 2003. If you'll notice, for the American Iron Horse Slammer, which is what this model is, it has the shocks, of course, underneath, so you can't see them. They are chrome. It has a way smaller tank than a normal Slammer. It has a Danny Gray seat. It has a lot of different things that you wouldn't get, like I say, on a normal Slammer, because this man was building it for himself. Well, the story is he got let go from the factory, and they had the bike, so they finished it up, sent it to a dealer in Arizona, and I found it and bought it new from them in 2003. It is a SNS 107 motor, Gem 6-speed transmission, and of course you can see the mags, and everything is chrome on this. Even the fins are polished on the motor. There is not a thing on it that is not chrome or painted to the best of anyone's ability. It's very, very nice motorcycle. Rides great. It has 6,000, I think, 100 miles on it, 6,100 and something. Now I've changed since I've had it. I added shields to it, exhaust shields, so that because the irregular pipes would turn blue. Of course, they were chrome. They're chrome underneath. But you put the shields over it, and they don't turn blue, so it stays looking good. Basically, it's a American Iron Horse is just was a company just like Harley Davidson or what have you, and it has the sticker on the frame, which is tells it's been through all the safety stuff. So now, if you take a regular frame from any custom frame, say, and put all the stuff on it, it doesn't have that sticker. So your insurance, when you go to insure it, is almost double, and some insurance companies won't even insure them because they consider them a custom. It has Metzler tires on it. Of course, there's no miles on the bike, so the tires are still good. It starts every time. It's got a new battery in it. All the service has been done regularly. It's a great bike.
This trophy bike has absolutely no downside, no flaws. It wins car shows, chromed up the yin-yang, and a paint scheme that I know you have never seen before. Seat height is just about knee height, and that certification plaque attached to the frame is going to save you money. So if the you is the you that wants to own this classic, get on the email. High bid at southwestcustomclassiccars.com. $10,900 is chump change for this bike. And here's a guarantee. You will be the standout at Sturgis. Send me an email. You know the address. So while we're involved in your two-finger typing to send that email, let's check in with the Pick Chick and 60 seconds on the Boulevard. Remember, don't blink. You'll miss it. So that was the short version, 60 cars in 60 seconds, and all of them awesome. It's a tough job running around the Boulevard, but she always seems to get her way. And by the way, we have one more segment to visit before we call it quits for today. This is Boulevard Sights and Sound Bites.
My name is Jeremy Laska. This is a 2007 Saturn Sky. Started out as just a base model. Was bored. Long cold winter in Wisconsin. Took the 2-liter out of the car. Put a 6-liter in it out of an 09 Vet. Did some mods to it. It's approximately 455 horse. Car's 2,900 pounds. Has 411 gears in it. Has the original gearbox and rear end in the car. Did a bunch of mods to it. Put the ram air hood on it. Lowered the car, side skirts on the car, lip spoiler on the front of it, shaved the radio and OnStar antenna, debadged the entire car, smoothed out the fuel door, made both colors. So you tinted the headlights, taillights, fog lights, removed the big giant third brake light that was in the rear bumper, which is ugly, mounted 48 LEDs underneath the rear spoiler that illuminates the cavity at night for the car. The exhaust is all 3-inch with an X-pipe, no cats. Built by Harold Firo. If you guys watch Street Outlaws, he builds a lot of the exhaust for the guys on Street Outlaws. He's a personal friend of mine. Let's see, what else can I tell you about the car? It's absolutely amazingly fun to drive. It does hold the road well. It's absolutely fun. The two-tone, if you look at it, follows through under the hood on the car. I know a lot of people, when they do a two-tone, they get lazy. It follows through absolutely everywhere on the car, through the doors, fuel tank, or gas filler, I should say.
Okay, so we've shot all our bullets for this week. Our tank is empty, but you know where to find us. SouthwestCustomClassicCars.com and LakeHavasuLive.com. Now, there is a hidden link on both of those websites. You're looking at the Southwest Custom Classic Cars website. Look for the on-the-air microphone. If you click it, you will be taken to one of our live streaming pages. This is the page where you can watch our programming 7 days a week at either 1 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Remember, that's California time. Look for us because we will be looking for you. And don't forget, you can also find us on YouTube as well, either Lake Havasu Live or Southwest Custom Classic Cars. So that's a wrap, amigos. Happy trails.